Hey guys, it's Denise from LumaHat.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how to do a slouchy hat and a matching cowl. We'll begin by tying the working yarn to the anchor peg on the loom, and you're going to release this knot after a few rows. Now wrap every peg going around the loom 2 times. Next, you're going to knit off by taking your hook and bringing that bottom loop over the top. That's your first one. Let's keep going. Alright, you're finished with your first row, and now to create another row, all you do is that you wrap all of your pegs again, and this time you're only going to need to wrap them once because there's a loop already on the loom. You're going to repeat this process over and over again. Wrap the pegs, knit them off, wrap the pegs, knit them off. You're going to do this for, you ready? 50 rows. When you're done knitting the 50 rows, you're going to take the working yarn and you're going to wrap it around the loom 1.5 times. And then cut the working yarn. Thread a yarn needle with the working yarn. With the needle, feed the working yarn from the bottom up. On the next peg, you're going to do it from the top down. And then you're just going to repeat the same process over and over again till you reach the last peg. When you've gone through all the pegs and the one you started with, then you can remove the loops off the pegs. Okay, so for the cowl, you're going to pull on the working yarn just a bit. But if you're working on the hat, on this section, you're going to pull that working yarn until that opening is completely closed. And then you're going to stretch those stitches. Now turn the fabric inside out. Now with the working yarn and the needle, you're going to make a knot. Then weave in the ends, and you're going to do this on this side of the cowl and on the other, as well as with the hat. And of course, when you're done, cut the yarn. Okay, you're done with your cowl, and now you can go make a hat. So, remember that both the hat and the cowl are made exactly the same. The only difference is that with the cowl, you don't close up either end, and with the hat, you close one end completely. Now when you're ready to close, you can just feed the yarn from the bottom up only, and then after you've gone through all of your pegs, just like before, you remove the pegs, and you'll have your working yarn up at the top that you will pull completely to close that little hole. And just to secure it, you can sew in a circular manner around that opening and then really tighten it up real good, make a knot, and turn your hat inside out, and you're done. Alright, that's it for this super easy cowl with matching slouchy. Now, go make it in your favorite color.